get rid of you. So this is very important that we all know what we are doing instead of just telling ourselves, say, yeah man, I believe so this can work that way, and I believe so that can work that way, because that don't make no sense. It is still a doubt.
To believe.
Yeah, no surety, no you know it this. So at the end of the day, you still look for surety, which is the only true security and purity. Yeah, I see.
Definitely.
Yeah, indeed.
Definitely.
So most naturally, belief kills you and it cures you. So my question is, what surety is it of? Something that kills you and cures you, what surety you can ever find in that? Tell me.
There's no surety.
Yeah, and you look and you search and you dig for now till next year and you just can't find no answer to my question, because there is none. There is no surety. You understand me? I say, yeah. And not until we as Black Nation come up overstanding and realize that your knowings is the only surety you ever have. It's either you know or you know not. It's either you're willing to know or you're willing to know. So at the end of the day, you cannot be misled. Now you can't lead the younger ones.
Right.
Neither, because you know. And who know better I go do better.
No need for do better.
Or who not know better can't do no better. Some of them only seems like they know better, my boss, but it really work that way. It seems like that. You hear me? Them confused up in a yes or two with the many. Yeah? So we as Black Nation have to go in our heavens, come to realization, come to understanding, and come to agreement within ourselves and even with the many among us that we are being tortured in the many possible ways, lied to in the every possible way, and we are not able to foresee the fullness of reality because we were bent to believe. So once you are a believer, you are a follower and you will never be a leader. Yeah? No, there is no way you should just want to be a follower. You don't even know where you're the follower or who you're the follower. So that means if me come tell Rasta, say, oh, Rasta, I'm going the way, you know. And so Rasta is such a strong believer. And him done see what go on in our country, Rasta go say, boy brother, I look like a real thing and tell me, you know what, next thing you know tomorrow morning, not to go out then, knock down 2 man out the road. You hear me? Yeah, and no, not to on the run, no, not to life in a jeopardy. While at the end of the day, that was never the way and will never be the way. And still is not the way, you know? So, to my knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the bigger heads of my country, what I would really ask of them to do, if they don't mind, is to embrace the people of my country, my world, into more farming, more fishing, more unifying. Yeah, how we can unify. So instead of me sit down here so and I look for Rasta and I say, boy, Rasta make a food every day and boy nothing go on for me, you know. Well, I know say Rasta just make a food every day. One food just a drop out as kind of Rasta every day. No, Rasta have him things set because him work towards setting a thing which part him can go on motion and motivate himself. So at the end of the day, if I and I cannot motivate or motion ourselves in a such possible way or even in a greater way, then most naturally me not think me really they look for nothing else in a life but trouble. Yeah?
But not a lot of people have the preconception there right here. If you know say from you now seek light, you are seek darkness.
Indeed. But at the end of the day still, you know, if you
not the name
if you in yourself seek the light, then that means that the light is within you.
Yes, sir.
But if you not seek no light, that means that you're well happy with darkness that thou dwelleth in. So at the end of the day, for you is just the darkness you are in it. So no matter what me do, me can take you and pull you in a light.
That in a you.
Because that done in a you.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, for those who have such darkness in them, they need to realize and understand that no one else is able to help them but themselves. Yeah? It's just like the man and the woman who they run go to the Obia man and the Obia woman and the pastor and in they say, boy, yes, me I got church because me I got get saved. Alright, that's all a complete lie. You know? Speak of reality, because for those who think they are being saved, run into these places, they are being trapped and tricked even worse. So the reality still remains that once you have already put yourself in the position which you are not supposed to be, what really are going to happen is you just end up at the place which part you belong. A place beyond hell, which most of we only know about heaven and hell. Some of we only hear about the bottomless pit, but still yet, many of us never heard of Sheol, SHE_OL, which is the very end, the extreme end, where puts to my knowledge, wisdom and understanding that the man who claimed to say, yeah man, go a church man and pastor saying saved man, him need to think again. And him pastor need to think 10 million times too. You hear me? That him pastor trick him and him pastor trick himself. If you are not from a nation of purity, you are not able to be saved. And a nation of purity is very much confusing right now to figure out, basing upon the facts and reality of so much generations upon generations, different nations, you know, different religions and them beliefs. So at the end of the day, the conclusion of reality is still hard to come to. But in my book, which is in my heavens, in myself, to my knowledge, at the end of the day, if I myself decide I want to change anything in my life in any possible way, what I am going to do is I'm going to change first how I think, how I feel, how I deal. You know? So if how I feel, how I think and how I deal is changed, then radically my life will change. But if I just sit down with this leverage of corruption in my spirit or within myself, so for instance in my thinking then, I don't have nothing else to gain but more corrupted energies.
Right.
You get me?
That is what it's feeling.
Which is less needed. So for those who they trick others and they trick themselves and they say, boy, I'm going to go on my mother in a car. Mother can bat me and for me alright again, you know, and everything good. No, you don't make one of the biggest mistakes. Yeah. For those who say, boy, me I go on a church, go check pastor, cause pastor good, you know, and as pastor see me start telling me everything what they go on in my life. That person needs to stop and think again. That's not a pastor. You get me? So all of these things are all in the mix, which there is nothing else but confusion based upon the facts of beliefs. So anytime when you start live by knowing, you start live by no sense, then you can always tune in and check out Dr. Moon. Blessed DJ. Yeah, I see.
What really are words? If it's bad when I curse, yet you thirst a truth that is enclosed in a combination of words. Words which are deceivers, stress givers and relievers, but only to the believers. Because if what is said is not what is meant, then what ought to be said is still left unsaid, and therefore there is a job left undone. Fire boy, I never want to say one more word after that.
Mr. Me ready to kick the giddy on. So my voice all a billion. Them big tune ya a number one. Me say me ready fi go drop a bomb, lyrical. From a bend up them face when me say heart a love. So me get to find out, say them short of love. If you think I ask the Lord above, 1 heart of love kill 10 heart of grudge. Alright, come on and give it him dirty attitude. Me get to find out, say some lack of gratitude. Them life never rough you, them life never smooth. Them always in a bad mood, so me telling you. Ready to kick the Gideon. Yeah, man, I govern, man. I when the devil feel like him stubborn. I tell them, say a black moon, you know, we sell out from the classroom. And one of the youth them know, say, look now, a rising. Rising. When I say rising, I mean rising. Do the right thing and do the wise thing. Instead of just doing the opposite of the right thing. Because at the end of the day, it's who feels it, knows it. And who feel it but the youths them.
Really,
No, if the youths them really understand what them feel, I would advise them to them bother join the devil and him deal. Yeah. No bother join him and him deal. Because a lot of who join, especially the game. When I tell a man, say boy, him not gain what him can gain, how him can gain it, but gain it the right way. What you think are right way is definitely not. Once you join the game, you sell your soul automatically, naturally. You sell your family them soul, you pity them soul, your loved ones them soul, even your close friend them soul. Yes. So that is definitely unnecessary if you dig reality any at all within yourself. So most naturally, once you join the game, it is the devil's game. And once you join the game, remember, you sign a deal. Something you don't know anything of. Let's say deal. Eh? You don't know what game, you don't know what game it is that? Scamming, man. And for all those who see scamming and think that that game was just something that came for we black people just gain and get rich and happy and no. It is more judgmental than it may seem.
When I say we black people, differentiate that.
When I say we black people, I mean we black nation as Jamaicans.
No man, Jamaica is a small quantity of the person, the population.
Me never say we alone as I deal with such leverage in my family.
So 100% Jamaica is only 0.1.
And my question is, if I did even just 1% of Jamaicans who joined that game, it is still said to be what it is. Once you join the game, you sign a deal with the devil without you even knowing. Now, there is no other winner in that game but the devil. You never win. So no care how a man think in the game, gain and in the earn in the game. And he thinks say yes in the on top now. If you remember this, unfair game plays twice. So when the devil decides he don't play unfair game for you and he say, oh, your turn. What do you think happen next? You know, must take somebody else for you now. And you don't take next. I don't play unfair game for you now. Now if you dig reality, this silly game kills a lot of people.
Yes, and I game kill nobody man. And I game kill nobody man.
Why you think that?
I love and money kill people.
You can't have love for money. Money don't have no love. Money have hatred and war
money
and
not
blood.
have love. We have love, but we choose to put our love towards the
No,
money.
me boss. We don't have no love, me boss.
No, should I always?
If we didn't have no love, money couldn't change me, nor you or another. We make a corrupt against one another.
No, man.
That there is no love did so, my brother.
We are love, man.
My brother, listen to me good again. Me say we don't have no love, man. The very minimal of us who have any love in our any at all. When we expose it, you know what we get feet? No, hold on, you know what we get in return feet?
I have to come back in an argument. I have a little safe say before me.
Go ahead.
Alright. The man on the pulpit at bridge, he must sacrifice people in a congregation.
And?
It's not the first.
That is not new to me. And?
Okay, I'm going to say this to you now. come from this earth with love.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me tell you, nobody never born killer. Nobody never born gunman. Nobody never born pastor.
I get that part wrong, my boss.
Well,
a lot of us are offsprings of barbarous people who have barbarous ways.
right.
Do you know what are barbarous men?
No, listen man, listen to what me say now. Listen to what me say to you now. You see, you might come from a certain background. That no difference.
No, it's not the background, my brethren. You get it wrong.
The generation will come out and see you, man.
No, my boss, that's not,
That's
not, no.
Then
brethren.
where you just said to me,
When
man.
you are an offspring of a barbarous person,
So then
it
if
is
my
in your
grandmother was a-
bloodline, it is in your veins.
Right.
It is not within your activities, not within your mentality of your mind.
Let me
of
ask
your
a question. Let me ask a
personality,
question.
Just to
One
say, yo,
question, I got interject.
yes, I'm
One
gonna do
time.
this.
Let me ask
No,
a question.
it's in your blood.
Don't you know the right from wrong?
How many of us do?
Every fucking body know the right.
No, my boss.
Yo.
You're wrong on that again.
Don't talk here.
That wrong this
Rob.
again. We all don't know the right,
You're the
brethren.
most man in our life. You
Remember,
know
say something right and wrong before based off a culture, say
Stick
man.
up in there now. Hold on
Yeah.
now. Majority of us were taught by Pitney. Let me put in my parable now. A parable of mine. What have you, child, learned to teach me, a younger child? You read a parable yet?
I mean, you know that. You know what me
So,
learn?
at the end of the day,
you know where
it's-
we young child learn to teach you the younger one. Where the older one now we supposed to teach, where the older one and them supposed to teach them.
Well,
and the older one and
again,
them supposed to teach them.
brother man, blessed be Jah. It is simple. It is just like I've said it before. I'll say it again. All of us can never know the right. Why? Pitney had no knowledge, wisdom, and understanding much to teach the younger Pitney where they come. Blessed be Jah. Moon was here.
Sky.
Yes, indeed.
Everything I come from.
Brother
Let me try to
man.
get in your head, sir.
Brother
Let me
man.
talk about my belief.
That's why you're gone wrong again. This is no concept of believing. This is a concept of knowing, a concept of reality.
How comes child start to have child and when that start a reality of society?
Big man, that is the reality of what it really is.
But a reality now, brother.
No man, listen to me now,
Since
man.
when?
Since when?
Brother man, quite a lot of years now. Not just yesterday. And not just last year, just 5-10 years ago. This evening happened before me and you born. You hear me? Of course. And that's what I'm trying to say.
No, man.
It is nothing new. One and two, of all those who think it is something new that is going to do this great good for them, they need to stop and think and realize that sell uno soul automatically on uno loved ones them soul.
I just one major question I got ask you.
Feel free.
Right. We in a country where we have two parties, right? Two parties. Labour Right and PMP. And then
Stop my boss.
man,
No, man, make him finish. 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 Make him finish.
Go ahead my boss.
Right. Now we are talking about right and wrong. We are like interject the game in
Yeah, like that.
because
You're good for camera. You're good for
remember
camera.
say 99. Yeah man, me good man. 99% of the time when a police stop and charge, a police stop me and write my I think they send that the betting. And the Supreme Ventures way what a bomber rascal. That is a game. And that is not a straight and narrow game. So listen to me. You see, I live where we fucking learn.
That's what they say now.
Yeah.
When it comes to reasoning with me, I don't talk politics because I'm a man of no politics.
we're not
Stop me, boss.
talking
Just stop
politics,
now,
we're talking about
man.
reality.
Just stop now, man. Learn something new.
Yeah.
I don't speak religion because I'm a man of no religion. No. Do you know what religions are?
Right there, my general.
The head root sources of all incomes. Do you know what politics really is?
Yeah, try get out
Do you know what politics really is?
Yeah.
Blessed be Jah.
Yeah.
It is the root of division, divide and rule.
Root of
So,
all evil.
listen to this, my general. The root of all evil. I will spell a word. And when you do hear the word, go and look that word up. Research it as much as you can. And then you will sit down and think a lot more. H-E-Y-L-E-L. Hellel. Now, if you take 3 letters from that word, you end up with H-E-Y. Did you know that that's a shortening of the root of all evil's real name? Now, Lucifer does not exist. Brethren, we have all been tricked into so many things. Too many
This is your
things.
belief.
I have none.
Man. Bob.
Yes, man. I want to touch you.
They are again, you know. I love the type of reasoning who was here. But if you realize it, what just transpired between my brother them, we would have sit down and can preach to the world with the knowledge, you know. When possessed, you know, you have the capacity to preach to the whole world and teach them, you know. Right? However, he's already identified that religion is the source and
division.
stream of all income, and politics is the root of division. You hear what me just say, man, device? Alright, now watch out. And next friend when me know, who is just as philosophical, whether in learnings, in beliefs, or in teachings, this is this mind that this person has also. And he has whether physical experience or theoretical experience about this thing of which him speak. Now you would have cost 2 men we could have teach the whole world how to be a good world, the conflict. Now this is what I am saying. We have good ideas and we have good intentions, but talking alone won't do it. Talking alone won't do it. That will only bring about conflict. However, if we were here divided and devoted, not divided, but devoted to a cause or an intention like all we did a move them. If all we did a do that, right? Then it would not be a reasoning, it would be a efficiency that many people move more battles than one man.
Action more than talk.
Now all these great theories and these great philosophers that are being exposed to me in my time, right, are doing the same thing, being possessed by this wealth of power that the Almighty, the Most High, the whatever you call it, has blessed them with, to be empowered to whether teach or heal or be good, whatever it is, you know what I mean? It still comes down back to we uniting, and that is where they have gotten us. There are too many theories that are governing one people, and there are minds that will come and supersede the thinking mind or the average mind of the society. And when this happens, what will happen? You understand? Because your mind and diction will never fit the whole society, and maybe some people in the society wouldn't feel fit to deem you the one to foresee and make plans, seeing that you see far. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm saying. Knowing that all systems is a system that is tied to one system, we need to free ourselves. We need to really unite. First, we need to centralize and organize and centralize. Come as one. Unite. We have to unite. This is what is leading us. We are empowered, we are skilled, we are talented, but we are yet to build our nation. I'm gonna speak Jamaica still, because the Chinese benevolent centers are all around the world. In every nation there is a Chinese benevolent center that is soaking up all the millions from the masses that is being sent to the real Chinese benevolent centers in China. Yeah, and they control their economy just to make yen the way they. Because come on, haven't you seen the documentary Chinese are coming? Come on man, they are now here. That was a documentary about 12 years old, maybe 15 years old now. So just check your levels. And yet we are still around here talking about who is a believer, who is not a believer, who is a knower. Yet we are not being able to go and even build stability in some instance. Yes, as a man you might have done that, but as a people we are failing, and desperately failing. So
so the race no one until all the way.
no, because what we are going to do? Be some smart people where Europeans then can't kill, so them are going to send we go for our brother them or some other black man, and we call ourselves Maroons. We are going to do that again around there and say we are the intelligent black man. Dumb youth. Dumb youth, and we are repeat these things without even knowing it. The power we have in knowledge, where power give we what we have, so we head so big we not even see how we deal with people, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we really have to be humbled by what we know.
Oversized ego, you know?
You know what I mean? We have to really be humbled by what we know, and remember say, if you are that chosen vessel that you know you are, you will have to reach the dimmest of light once you can identify that that is a light. You know what I mean? I've learned and heard a lot of things today, you know, and someone said something to me and it kind of left a mark, you know what I mean? However, I
share it man, share it.
like the warrior said to I say, you see all of this good where you walk around the world and spread the good and talk and show people. Stop doing it. They don't need it. Because these people that you think you are spreading light to and shedding light for, you'd be surprised if you would just get a listen of some of the conversations they have when they're not here. Even about here, even about you. You know what I mean? And it made me stop and think for a bit. You know what I mean? And then why, when him said that, me I say, what is there to lose though? What is there to lose? I can't feel a way if a one can say something about me that can't really affect me, brother. You know why I can't allow that to affect me? Because their speech is not dependent on my capacity. That's them, their thought process and everything, that's them. You over, so I say, all I can do is allow a one to see a good reflection of eye when them chat on it. You over, so I say,